Welcome to Write with Love. I'm your host, Sarah Williams, best-selling author, speaker, and creative entrepreneur. Each week, I chat to passionate and inspiring authors about their journey in creative writing. Some are traditionally published, some do it themselves. Everyone's journey is different, and everyone has something interesting to say. We all love love and love what we do. Today's show is brought to you by our amazing fans and supporters on Patreon. If you'd like to help support the show and get some awesome bonus episodes, go to patreon.com/Sarah Williams Author to learn more. Now here's today's show. G'day, I'm Sarah Williams. Thanks for joining me for episode 53 of Write with Love. I'm recording this on Friday, 21st of December 2018. Merry Christmas Eve for those of you listening when this goes out on Monday. And if you're listening or watching in the future, then I hope you had a great day. I have family arriving this afternoon, so I've been cleaning and cooking like crazy. Also, my 4 kids are home and it's been raining, so they've been inside going stir crazy. I did get a chance to upload 2 new books for pre-order this week though. Outback Heroes is the second multi-author box set I have organised and is now up for pre-order everywhere. My current set, Outback Hearts, was limited to Amazon, and even though it's doing way better than I expected, I am a wide author and I love Kobo and all the others, so all future box sets will be wide too. So check out Outback Heroes and pre-order it for 99 cents. I'll talk more about it in the new year and chat with the authors on that set too. On December 31st, I will be discounting The Dairy Farmer's Daughter down to 99 cents because I got a BookBub featured deal. So if you haven't got yourself a copy yet, then put it in your diaries. December 31st until January the 4th on all digital retailers. It's a short, feel-good novel, and of course, if you enjoy it, please leave me a review. If you would like to join me here in the beautiful Mullaney hinterland, I am down to my last spot for the Writers' Retreat I'm hosting from May 31st till June 3rd, 2019. All the details are on my page, www.sarahwilliamsauthor.com/Mullaney-Writers-Retreat. We will be writing, talking craft and having fun. I will also show you all the steps involved in uploading a manuscript to distributors and how to professionally self-publish. If you miss out on that one, you can also book in for my Noosa Writers Retreat. It's running on October 18th through the 21st, 2019. So you can come and join me in the trendy beachside town for a weekend of writing and marketing tips. Both retreats are strictly limited to 6 people, so get in quick. The Australian Romance Readers Association will be hosting a romantic rendezvous next March, where readers can meet their favourite romance authors and get books signed. Locations and dates are Brisbane the 23rd, Sydney the 24th, Melbourne 30th, and Perth on the 31st of March. I will be at the Brisbane signing and would love to see you there. I will have all my books as well as lots of free stuff for you, and if you're a patron you can claim your hug. The ARA website is australianromancereaders.wordpress.com, and as I record this, they've just released some free tickets, so go check it out. And if you love Australian rural romance, then for only 99 cents, you can read 6 of Australia's favourite best-selling full-length novels and 1 brand new short story. Annie Seaton, Suzanne Bellamy, Essie Gilchrist, Anne B. Harrison, S.M. Spencer, Philippa Neffrey-Clark and myself have joined forces for a combined Kindle-only box set called Outback Hearts. It's available now on Amazon, and we've already hit the #1 spot in several big categories, which is great. And every day when I check it, we're still in that #1 spot. Yay! So if you're an author who would like a shout out on the show for as little as $25, send an email to sarah@serenadepublishing.com or become a patron at patreon.com/Sarah Williams Author for more information. Today I'm chatting to the last of my fellow Outback Hearts authors, Anne B. Harrison, who this week announced film rights to one of her books are currently being optioned. How cool is that? So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays and all of that, and I'll see you next week. G'day and welcome to Write with Love. Today on the show I'm chatting to Anne B. Harrison. Thanks for joining me today, Anne.
You're welcome.
Cool. So you are one of the 6 other authors that I am collaborating with to produce the Kindle-only box set Outback Hearts, which you can currently buy for 99 cents until the end of February 2019. I have to chuck that in there. But of course, before we get into that, Anne, tell us about yourself and your writing journey so far.
Okay, I was never going to be a writer. I'm one of these people that used to lose myself in books constantly until one day I woke up and I had the story in my head and it wouldn't go away. It drove me nuts for months, I think, until somebody said to me, go write it down. And I haven't stopped. Like nearly 30 books later or 30 plus books later, I'm still writing stories down.
So did you get into it straight from school or did you do a career between?
No, I didn't start writing until 2010.
Wow.
I know. Now I've got to make up for it.
So you're a full-time writer now. I know you've got lots and lots of releases. So tell us about writing full-time and how you manage it.
Okay, when I first started writing, I was actually doing family daycare in Mount Isa. Lots of little kids needed looking after up there. My daughters worked in the mine, so I started looking after my grandkids. And then friends' kids as well, and I started to write. I had 5 minutes, so I'd write a few chapters down or a few sentences, and it just got to the stage where we decided we needed to move, and there was no way I could go back to work and write because I had just too much going on. So when we moved down to the Hunt Valley in 2013, I think it was, 5 years ago, I just went full-time.
Yeah, excellent.
That's all I've done.
And how did your first book come out? Did you submit, and how did all that process go?
I did. I first submitted it to Mills and Boon's So You Think You Can Write, got some great feedback, and then I thought, well, okay, I've got to get a publisher because I need to prove to myself that I was good enough to sell books. So I submitted to a few and got knocked back, and I was getting a little bit frustrated because no one ever sees why they knock you back. It's just a full letter. So I was on Facebook one night moaning about it, and Annie Seaton came on and said, what's going on? What can I do? Let me have a look. So I showed it to her. She goes, I know exactly what you're doing wrong. It's your setting, I think. I didn't have my setting right or something. I had something back to front. Anyway, she looked at it, and it took no time at all for her to help me edit it. I sent it into, I think, 5 people, and within 24 hours I had 3 contracts come through. So it was like, wow, great. Editors are awesome, I tell you. So after that, I chose to go with Breathless Press in Canada. And after that, I put another 4 books out with them, I think, before I put out my first indie book.
Yeah, excellent.
We parted ways a few years ago, and I stayed indie until I came to Chuli.
Yeah, excellent. So, you did a few indie books, and so you've got the Moore Sisters of Montana and the Watson Brothers with Chuli. So tell us about those and where they're set and that sort of thing.
They've got a fictional town, Marietta, in Montana. How Chuli pick their towns is they actually go and find a physical town, and then they'll put one next to it. So we've got all the infrastructure, we've got all the, not really necessarily people, but we've got shops, businesses, all the roads, everything's almost there. So we just build our own world around it.
Yeah.
And that's how that one came about. So I subbed one of my books to them, a couple of years ago. I think it was just over 2 years ago now the first one came out, and I did the whole series myself, and then they asked for another series because they were selling really well. And I'm actually on to my 3rd series now. I'm doing the last book in the Hanson Brothers, which follows on from the Watson Brothers. And the first one comes out in January, then there's one in March and one in May, I think.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, my gosh. And what kind of word count are we looking at? What size are these ones?
They're usually around 50, 55.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. I love that.
That seems to be my sweet spot. Some people write madly and their word count's usually around about 100, 120. Some smaller books about 70, but me, I always find by the time we get to 50, 55, I'm going, yeah, that's that story's done.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely agree. That's my sweet spot too.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about sweet. So, what kind of heat level can we expect reading something by Anne B. Harrison?
Well, it's really funny. I still haven't found out where I want to be, which is really weird. The More Sisters is sweet. That's all closed door stuff. I just thought I'd try that just for something different. Not sure if I love doing it or not, but I mean, I like my stories, but I'm not sure if I prefer a slightly hotter heat level. Hanson Brothers is definitely hotter. Yeah, I kind of do a bit of a mix. Depends on how I feel at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we've got some set over in Montana in the US, but then you've also got a bunch of stories that you set here in Outback Australia. So we've got...
That's where I started.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I did. I started writing my stories set in Australia and sold them to America, which still can't get my head around. But yeah. I've just progressed to go to writing in America because I've got a bigger audience and I've always wanted to market well in America.
Yeah.
So that's mainly where my focus is these days.
Yeah. Excellent. But of course the Americans love the Outback, which
do they what?
Yeah.
But hey, cowboys are cowboys everywhere, right?
That's it. It's just the utes and the trucks and stuff like that.
Exactly. Boots. Give me the boots and the worn jeans.
That's it. So the book that you've contributed to Outback Hearts is called Taming the Outback. So tell us a little bit about that and so people can get excited to get the series.
Okay, that was the first book I wrote. I absolutely love that story. And it came about quite a few years ago now. I think it was 2010, 2011. There was a massive big flood heading for the outback of Australia, and we were in Mount Isa at the time, and we had family on the coast in Townsville, and we wanted to go for Christmas, so we packed our bags up and left in an absolute mad hurry. And there was, I think it must have been the biggest wet season we've had for years, and we haven't had one since. And what happened was we could not get back to Mount Isa the normal way, so we had to go inland via Charleville and Longreach and go around that way. When we were driving along, we saw these lovely old stations that were abandoned, and we pulled over to one so I could take photos, and it had Quincy Station on the gate. And I just sat there and I looked at it for a while and thought, okay, this sounds like it could be a really good story. And I ended up writing Taming the Outback about set at Quincy Station, and it's about a mum with 2 children. She's a widow, is fighting to keep her kids on the straight and narrow in the town, and she gets left an old rundown station. And she takes the chance, takes the kids out there, basically to save her family, to save sanity. And that one is still my favourite book.
Yeah. It's funny how we always have a favourite.
I know.
It's like picking children.
Yeah.
So, Taming the Outback, as well as being in Outback Hearts, you've also combined it for another box set of your own. Tell us about that one.
I have. I decided I wanted to give my readers some bonus reads, basically. So what I've done is I've taken 3 of my Outback books and I've put them all together in one and bundled up and called it Loving the Outback. So we've got Taming the Outback, From the Outback, and Outback Gold in that one. And I'm going to release another one in December, and I'll have, what have I got in that one? I think I've got Outback Thunder, Outback Stilettos, and Coming Home will be in that one.
Awesome. So I know box sets are really popular. Obviously, this one that we're doing is just going nuts. And people, it's great to give them lots of things to read, especially with Christmas coming up.
So, you've got to reward your readers. I mean, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So apart from the romances, have you written anything else? I thought I saw something a little different in there.
I have. I've always wanted to write a big book, and I've always wanted to see my books in print. And this has taken me a long time to come around to the realisation of where I need to be. A lot of authors don't know where they slot in with their writing, and they sort of try a lot of different things. So I tried... I wrote split time historical set in Australia, and I subbed that to One Big Five, and they liked it, but it wasn't quite ready. So I went and wrote Foxborough Hall. Now they loved that one, and it got as far as the acquisitions meeting, but because it had a little bit of magical realism in it, And people went, oh, they declined. So I thought, oh, okay, fine. So I published that one myself. But I don't think I'm going to go there again. I think I've finally realised that that's not my gig. Mine is the small books.
Yeah.
Only self-publishing and with Julie. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's brilliant. So what are you working on at the moment?
I'm halfway through the last book in the Hanson Brothers series, one that comes out next year, and I'm also writing another series for myself. The first one's already out. It was, what was it called, Grady. There's Cooper's Cross in Colorado is one of the series I'm doing for myself. So the first one's out. The second one's in editing. The third one I have to my editor before Christmas, and the fourth one is kind of, in the note form at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So there's plenty going on.
There's more going on.
How long does it take you to get a book from beginning of first draft to edited?
Depends what sort of pressure I put on myself. I'm finding now that I can actually do more than I thought I could. I can write a book quite easily in 2 to 3 weeks, and then I just let it go and sit for a little bit, and then I'll have another look at it before it goes there. I generally write very clean to start with.
Yeah.
And now I've been doing the Pomodoro method, guess what they call it. I write 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Yeah. I can write 10,000 words a day. But I haven't done it today. Today I've only managed 3.5. Yesterday 7.5.
Oh, you're still doing very well. Well, that's awesome. Well, where can we find you online, Anne, and keep up with all of these new releases that come out so often?
Okay, well, I've got my website, ambyharrison.net. You can find me there. I'm on Facebook, and I'm always on Instagram.
Excellent. And we should say too, BookBub. We're both on BookBub. Go and like us on BookBub.
I've got a BookBub deal next month. Can't wait.
Excellent. Gotta love the BookBub deals. Well, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting to me today. And of course, the viewers can find your story, Taming the Outback, and my story, The Brothers of Brigadier Station, in our Outback Hearts books. Outback Hearts, the box set, which you can buy for 99 cents on Kindle. Unfortunately, it's not available on other digital platforms because we have a couple of authors who are locked in with KU. So if you're on Amazon, you can definitely buy that one through Kindle until February 2019, and then it's gone forever. So. But of course, you'll always be able to buy Taming the Outback from Anne. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciated that.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Jump onto my website, sarahwilliamsauthor.com, and join my mailing list to receive a free preview of my books and lots of other inspiration. If you like the show and want it to continue, you can become a sponsor for just a couple of dollars a month. Go to patreon.com/Sarah Williams Author. And remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a review of the podcast. I'll be back next week with another loved up episode. Bye!